Okay, welcome to week 12 of Blob on a Bike. Funny old week coming up this week. I'll have small man again this week in the morning, so that's going to leave me busy in the afternoons at work, but I shall endeavour to get out as much as I can in the evening on my bike. Yeah, all good. Stay tuned and see if I can lose another £2 this week. It's Friday morning and I'm bringing out the big guns today. Reason being, it's been a few years since I've had a Saturday morning to do what I want, so tomorrow I should be going to the Tamar Trail Centre, which is more suited, I believe, to my trail bike rather than my road bike. So I'll be going to Flemington today just to get a few miles in and just check everything's working as it should. So I'll see you there. Okay, so it's been a while now since I've ridden this bike, probably 6 months or so. It's definitely the tail end of last summer. Anyway, having been on my rigid road bike, it doesn't half feel a bit weird now riding with suspension. It's going to take me a bit of a while to get back used to this, I reckon. Something else that is very much noticeable on this bike is the amount of drag from the tyres. It's so much slower, I reckon. I mean, normally on this part I'd probably be doing 14 or 15 miles an hour. I'm doing 9 for the same effort, so definitely makes a lot of difference. I mean, if I was riding on this bike all the time, I'd probably lose a few more pounds, but I wouldn't get as many miles in. I don't know. So, what do you do? I like riding both of them, but this is my real machine. I like to get fitter so I can blast off-road a lot more with this. Currently doing a rare bit of off-roading. I normally ride on that track down there, and I always see this little bit of single track up here. It's not very long or exciting, but sort of crave that sort of thing, having not been on my trail bike for a long time. So whilst I'm not in a rush today, and I'm also on my trail bike, I've decided to come and have a little go on it. It's not very exciting, like I say, or very long, but pleased to be off-road. Okay, well, I'm glad I took the time out to check that out. Reason being, it's clearly not a path that's been made by cyclists. There's about half a dozen points where you can't even get your handlebars in between the trees. So it's definitely walkers, that one. So I can stop thinking about that now when I ride past it. Well, I made it now at Flemington Quay. It's about 11.5 miles since where I set off. This has been my turning point. I'm just going to chill here for a couple of minutes with a drink and take in the view. And what a beauty it is. Not a bad place to stop, I guess. Okay, so I've got 23 miles in the bag. Pretty pleased about that. It's quite hard work on that bike, whether it's because it's a different bike and it's harder work anyway on that one, or because I'm still a bit knackered from yesterday's longer ride, so I'm not sure about that. So either way, pleased to get that in the bag. More cycling hopefully this afternoon with Mrs. Blob on a bike. Friday afternoon, bike ride number 2 with Mrs. Blob on a bike in tow. Won't be going very far today, just a little taster bike ride. Nice and gentle for Mrs. Blob on a bike. Probably still get 4 or 5 miles in though, so it's all good. Fingers crossed she'll enjoy it. I'm having trouble keeping up. We've done 2.3 miles here now, up a hill. It's only gentle, but there's no stopping her, she's off again. Awesome. Well, I was not expecting this. Mrs. Blob on a bike just whizzes everywhere. I was expecting like a really docile granny ring ride of boredom really, but no, she's really impressed me. Bike ride done, nice coffee in the sun done. Did just under 7 miles a day, so that's awesome. Hopefully the first of many rides with Mrs. Blob on a bike. Early start today. Well, it's a super rare opportunity today for me to get out as really early as I can on my bike and stay out as long as I want, pretty much. Ordinarily, my parental responsibilities mean I can't do that. So today is one of those days when I can. The weather is absolutely beautiful and I fully intend to make the most of it. I'm a bit achy from the previous few days bike rides, but I would really be kicking myself if I wasn't to get out today. So I'm off to a place called Tamar Trails. I think it's in Gunnis Lake in North Devon, Cornwall border. It's like a man-made trail centre. Well, I say man-made. It's in an old quarry, a mining works. So you know, it should be a really nice day. I won't be steaming it. I'm on the trail bike as well. I'm taking my camera out to hopefully get some nice photos and just sort of suss it out, because hopefully in the future I'll have more opportunities to do things like this, so I can always go back and check it out again. Okay, so here I am at Tamar Trails. It's about 2 degrees actually, it's freezing. So I haven't got any leg warmers or anything. It's really nice here. I'm not sure what the terrain's going to be like. I've only seen a few pictures online. There's not a lot out there really for me to get a gauge, but I'll go for a little explore. You can do all sorts of things like tree surfing and all that sort of stuff here. So I'm just going to go for a little explore. Like I said earlier, it's going to be quite a relaxed affair today. I've got my camera with me, so if I see any nice opportunities to get some snaps, I'll be stopping to do that. And if there's any hilly bits, I'll likely be quite out of breath, so you know, I'm sure I'll keep you updated along the way. Okay, so 2 minutes since I put the camera away, I've literally been riding down a steep hill, so I'm going to say it's going to be pretty hilly today, so probably quite a slow affair, but that was good fun. It certainly gave my suspension a workout. Quite strangely, for a sort of a man-made trail centre for all activities, horse riding, all that sort of stuff, if you look a little bit off the grid, there's all sorts of features which are definitely with cyclists in mind. It's everywhere around here. I know we're very close to a place called Gorton Gravity Hub, but this is not it. That's awesome. When I'm a bit fitter, this is going to be hard work. I've just ridden up a 200-foot ascent in about 0.75 miles. Just came from down there. My legs are killing me. Ordinarily that'd be pretty hard work for me, but considering I've done all the cycling I have in the last 2 or 3 days, that was killer. I'm going to chill out here for a sec. Check this out, my reverb seat post has got the Lafarge. Hasn't been serviced for 3 years since I bought the bike, so it's about time I did that. Well, I've managed, after 57 minutes of riding, exactly 3 miles. Reason being, there's so many cool things for me to stop and have a look at and photograph, so I'm constantly stopping to get my camera out. One of which is this really weird bench, which is up a tree, about 15 and 20 foot off the ground. Check this out. It's a bit weird, but I love stuff like that. Incidentally, if anyone would like to check out some of the photographs that I take, 99% of them are not cycling related of course, but I'll leave a link below to my Flickr page. Go check it out. Well, look what I've just stumbled upon. Appears to be people getting bikes out of their vans. This looks pretty cool. Not sure this is part of the actual trails, but I'll stick around here for a few moments, see what's going on. Okay, so now put 2 and 2 together, it would appear that the guys that I saw with the vans and bikes will be using the man-made features which I pointed out earlier, which obviously look for bikes. There's a group of riders called the Woodland Riders, I think it is, from the local area that rent the woods and make downhill tracks, so that looks pretty cool. I think I've seen them on Facebook, so I'll be sure to look at that a bit closer. Looks really interesting. I just made a costly mistake. Took slightly the wrong turning on the map, took me down a big hill for about a mile the wrong way, so I'm now riding back up it. Luckily I've seemed to have improved climbing on my trail bike since last time I rode it, so that's good. Okay, so I'm nearly at the end now. Haven't done very far today, it's only 8.5 miles I reckon, probably by the time I get back to the car park. But I have been out for over 2.5 hours and I've taken hundreds of photographs. Still learning that, so practice makes perfect. I've got about an hour left, so I'll probably have got enough time to do another loop without stopping. However, sometimes when I go out on my bike, I really just want to stop and have a coffee or a cup of tea afterwards, and I'll never have time. Today I have, so that's what I'll be doing. Okay, so in the end I just did 9.18 miles there. I'll just show you my stats there if you're interested. Hope you can see that okay. It's a lovely place here. With lots more to explore, so I should be coming back here at some stage when I get the chance and go and see what else it has to offer. Good morning, it's now Tuesday and I'm babysitting this little rascal. So what a better thing to do than take him out for a little bike ride. Hopefully after I finish work this afternoon. No, this way mate, this way, because we need to go in that direction. I'll have a chance to get out on my bike later on, maybe this evening, but I won't feel too gutted if I don't get a chance today, because I'm going to probably go and do about 3 or 4 miles now with Sam. Any long-term viewers will know that Sam came off his bike probably in about week 2 or 3 of this vlog and cut his head open. He's still got a nasty scar above his eyelid, but anyway, been a mission to get him back on his bike. Oh, it is, yes. He's a bit scared, so I took him out yesterday and he rode 3 miles, or balance biked 3 miles. So he enjoyed it so much I thought I'd bring him out again today while the weather's nice. Yeah, I reckon 3 miles easy today. We're currently having a race to this post. Who's winning? Did you win? Yeah. Well, you must be faster than Daddy, mustn't you?
Yeah. My bike might have more speed than you.
Your bike's got more speed as me?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
I've got slow speed.
I've got slow speed. Yeah, dirty. It's just a leaf, wasn't it?
No, this one off.
Right, where are we racing to now? There's a bench just round the corner. Should we go to that? Yeah. Go. Don't know if you can hear the motorbike noises he's making. I'm currently getting chased by a policeman. My engine is broken?
Yeah.
Will you fix it or are you going to tell me off?
No, I'm not a policeman.
You're not a policeman?
Daddy, your engine has stopped.
Has it?
You have to go back on your bike.
Okay, I'll get going again, shall I? You're going to catch up?
I will push you.
You push me? Okay then. It's quite a slow bike ride, of course. We're now 2 hours in, but we insist on going off-road wherever possible. Was that fun? Was it fun?
Do it again.
What, off-road or on-road?
Off-road.
Okay, let's go and find some more.
What?
Sam, did you enjoy your bike ride?
Yeah.
Did you want to go on another bike ride?
Yeah.
You like doing stunts, don't you, going off-road? Yeah? Another bike ride? We'll go on Thursday for another one, okay? Cheeky devil. We managed 3.65 miles today. Don't know if you can see that. Not bad going for a 3-year-old. Did you go under there? Tuesday afternoon, and I am off for a spin on my bike. Reason being, I was going to wait until I get home from work tonight, but Mrs. Blob on a bike wants to go out for a run, so that won't leave any time for that, unfortunately, before it gets dark. So I'm going out for a little bit now. Haven't got a huge amount of time, probably about 45 minutes. So I haven't got enough time to do my 10 laps of the estate, and I can't really decide what else to do. So I'm going to go and have an explore, go down some roads I've not been down before. So yeah, should be fun. It's another glorious day in North Devon. Another reason I was so keen to get out on a bike today, even if just a little bit, was the weather's meant to take a turn for the worse tomorrow. I've had like a week of it beautiful like this. And tomorrow some more winds come and thick cloud apparently, so keen to get out and do a bit of this today. I've no idea where this road goes. I've have seen it when I ride along the other road that's parallel to it, and I'll see where it takes me today. If I do 5 miles, I'll be pleased with that really. Get the legs out and give it a spin. You know, there's one thing I've noticed the last few rides. I've actually taken a bit of a liking to going uphill. Don't get me wrong, if it's really steep and a leg burner, still not a fan, but I no longer bulk at the side of a hill. So it's quite a challenge. It's good. 6.3 miles. Pretty pathetic, truth be known, but it's better than not doing it at all. And given that was the only opportunity I had today, I think I made the most of it. So all good. Wednesday tomorrow, not a normal riding day, so I probably won't ride anyway, even if I get a chance, because I'd like to get back into the into my routine of Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays and Sundays. Get back into that. That helps me on my way. Well, here we are. This is the end of week 11. My final bike ride before my weigh-in tomorrow. It's now Thursday in the evening. Didn't get a chance to get on my bike earlier, having looked after Sam all morning and into the afternoon. By the time I got to work, there just wasn't time to do my work and go for a bike ride, so hence I'm out for a quick blast now. In a rush to get back, so Missy's blob on the bike and go for a run. Funny old week again this week. Haven't been out as much as I'd like to on the bike, certainly haven't done as many miles as I'd like, but part of having a family, I guess. Also, it's Easter weekend this weekend in the UK, which means it's chock full of bank holidays. Tomorrow being Good Friday, so I won't be at work tomorrow. So that's a bit annoying. Saturday, Sunday, same, never at work then anyway. Monday, another bank holiday. Where I'm going with this, of course, when I do get back to work on Tuesday, I'm going to be super busy. So probably won't get a bike ride on Tuesday, unless I can get out in the evening, who knows. But frustrating times for sure. Been out on a few bike rides with Sam this week, which is nice, but it's hardly energetic. So I'm going to get on with this ride now, so I can get back to relieve Mrs. Bob on a bike for a run and see how we get on. One thing I should take on board is remembering the fact it is only April still. So no matter how nice and warm it is during the day, early evening it gets cold pretty quick. I'm now falling victim to that. Blooming freezing. Okay, so that's it. This is how I did today. All in all, not a bad little ride. It's quite a short one, that, but it's got quite a lot of climbing in it, so I'm pleased with that. And that ends this week of cycling. So weigh day tomorrow. Somehow I'm not at the man cave tomorrow, so I'm not sure I'm going to get around that. I'll have to pop down at some stage and do that hopefully, and get all that done. But yeah, bit of a disappointing week cycling wise, but I'm pleased I went out and did that today. Okay, so here we are at the end of week number 12. Been a bit of a funny old week. I know I say that every week. Been a real mismatch of being able to get out on the bike and not being able to this week. I had to go and collect my little boy from the island, the Isle of Wight, last weekend, which meant I couldn't ride my bike last Sunday. However, I got a nice bike ride in at a bit of a trail park centre on the Saturday, so I felt really good about that, having done my longer bike ride a couple of days previous to that. I've had the tail end of some sort of chesty cold this week, so I haven't felt ill, but I haven't felt great either, and I've been doing a lot of coughing at night and stuff, so I haven't been sleeping great. But I have been out on my bike this week, not done a lot of miles, but I have been out. I managed to get out on Tuesday, Thursday, which was yesterday, for a quick one. So really, I have been out when I meant to, but not a lot of miles, as I said. So I'm just going to do my weigh-in now and stop banging on about it. Let's see how we get on this week. I should say that also my diet hasn't been great this week. I know, but it's one of those things. So I should just say that I'm not expecting to lose anything really this week. Probably I'll be putting on a couple of pounds, which is not great, but despite that, I still am fitter than I was when I started, so that's a good thing. Okay, well that is it now for week number 12. I've got my figures in, quite surprised actually. Hasn't been a great week of cycling, haven't got as many miles in as I wanted, and I've been eating pretty badly. So let's have a little rundown of how we've done this week. Okay, started off the week at 18 stone exactly. I now weigh 17 stone, 12 pounds, which is awesome. That's a £2 weight loss this week against all of the odds, which is awesome. Now, my fat percentage has decreased from 34.1% to 34%, which is awesome. Again, step in the right direction. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And the big step this week is in my BMI, which has decreased from 36 this time last week to 35.6 today. So that's quite a substantial drop today. So I'm really pleased about that. I've covered 58 miles on my bike since this time when I stood here last Friday morning. And brings my total miles up to 638 miles this year. Really, my weight loss now I think is 24 pounds, so that's nearly 2 stone, which is excellent. And over 638 miles as well. It's not just been the miles, I've been eating better overall. Just this last week it slipped a little bit, but you know, join me next week, number 13, and see how we get on. I would just like to point out that it is Easter this weekend, so there's a lot of chocolate kicking around my house. I've got a little boy and I can't stop people buying it for us, so although I've not bought any myself, I will be tucking in. I'm not one to miss out, so that's all I'm saying. So thanks for joining. Please subscribe, give us a like and drop a comment in the box below. That would be awesome, and I will see you next week for week 13. Thank you.
Feel me like a Hellcat.